Hi everyone, it's Generational Advice, and I hope everybody's having a great day today. And I just want to say that there are really no rhyme or reason as to the topics that I discuss on my channel. It's just whatever catches my attention at the time. So I just want to preface this with this is really first world problems. So we'll start there. But I probably saw a lot of these because I do watch some of the beauty channels. And a lot of women are complaining about so called luxury services hair, nails, lashes, things like that. And a lot of women have decided to teach themselves how to do these things on their own, which I also have done. I've taught myself how to do my own lashes. I've taught myself how to do my own nails. The hair, no. I don't have enough nerve to try to learn how to do that. So I do go get my hair done like twice a year. But I just have heard both sides. I've heard the women complaining about the price increases on luxury services, and I've also heard the other side of the coin, where the people that provide these services are complaining as well because they don't feel like customers really understand how much prices have went up and how that affects them. So I've heard it from both sides. But first of all, I wanted to start off by saying I actually looked up the definition of a luxury experience, and I will read that. I Googled it, and this is what Google had to say. Luxurious experience. A luxury experience is a feeling of joy and pleasure that comes from exceptional quality products or services that go above and beyond expectations. And I would have to agree with that. Anytime that I have ever walked away from a hair salon appointment or a shopping experience, I definitely want to walk away feeling like I spent my day in a way that makes me feel good. And that's the problem with calling all of these services under one umbrella luxury experiences, because I don't like to call them that because they don't always feel luxurious. To me, these things are maintenance. They are services as well, but just because you're having something done that you don't have to have done doesn't make it a luxurious experience. I also wanted to say that I have been in a lot of the tax brackets. So I have had experiences with lower income and a better income. I've had financial hard times and good times both. So I feel like I can talk about this a little bit. As far as nails, we'll start with nails. I have always had a love-hate relationship with nails. I've had gel nails, I've had acrylic nails, I've had plain manicures, pedicures, I've done the whole thing. And I can honestly say I have never felt like any of that time was a luxurious experience for me. To me, it felt like maintenance. To me, it felt like something that I should do in order to maintain my appearance. I have never felt like any of the nail salons I have went above and beyond to make me feel like it was more of a personal experience or a luxurious experience in any way, shape, or form. They were pretty much there to do their job and give me what I wanted. I will say, though, the exception to the rule on this is I feel like nails can get expensive and should get expensive when you start getting into like the extra long nails or the nail art, because to me, that is a work of art on your hands that you don't have to have. And that takes the person time, experience, to do that when they could be taking other clients. So you should probably pay that much more money. My hair experiences, honestly, they run the gamut of luxury and non-luxury, and they're probably pretty surprising to you, because I have went to the salon, the expensive salon with the beautiful aesthetics and really nice environment, decorated terrifically, and spent the $400 for a haircut and a highlight, and tipped an additional $100 to the stylist for her time. I do have long hair, so it does take a long time to do, so I like to compensate for that. But I walked away from experiences like those not feeling like it was luxurious at all. The person was just pretty much doing my hair and asking me what I wanted, and that was it. There was nothing to make me feel special, nothing to make me feel like they cared about me personally at all. And I've also been to another salon that charged me $200 for the same thing and made me feel fantastic afterwards. They wanted to make sure I was comfortable. They asked me, did I want water? They had general nice conversation with me, and made the experience really nice to where I left several hours later feeling good about how I spent my day. So that's how I see that. I have also been to luxurious stores where they sell bags, shoes, ready to wear, stuff like that. And I have had both experiences with that also. I have went inside a luxurious store and went up to the salesperson and asked for help, and that person absolutely snubbed me and acted like they didn't want to speak with me. I've also had other people in that same store treat me very well, but because of the way that this person treated me, I'm not as excited to go into the store because she's there every time I go into the store. And I always make sure, because now that I've bought a few things, she now wants to help me. So I make sure that I never give her any of my business. She's not going to get a commission from me. I'm going to go to another person in the store who I've had a good experience with and give them the commission. Because I've had people in that store spend 45 minutes to an hour with me, talking with me, and not feeling like I'm rushed or I have to hurry up or I'm taking their time or I'm getting on their nerves or whatever. There's also another store that I go to that is a luxurious store, and every single time I go into that store, I have a good experience. Every single time. So if you live in Indiana and you want to go to a Gucci store, go to the Fashion Mall and ask for Ryan. He's fabulous. He's helped me every single time. Even from the first time that he met me and had no clue whether I, was going to purchase or buy anything from him. And let me tell you, I'm not a dress up type person, so I'm sure I had on leggings and a hoodie and sneakers. So he had no clue. But he actually sat me down on the couch and spoke to me about what I was looking for, what different types of colors that I liked, what different types of styles that I liked. He offered me water, he offered me champagne every single time, and I would try to convey to him the kind of styles that I was looking for. And he would bring out a multitude of different things. And so where I could say, yes, I like this. No, I don't like that because of this. Do you have this in a different color? Do you have a different size? And he always tried to accommodate me every single time. So if I ever go to that store, you know who I'm going to be looking for. And I've also had lovely experiences with some of the other sales associates in there. I've just gotten to know him over the last few years, and he's always been very kind, very nice, very caring of my experience in the store. So he's definitely going to get my commission. That's my dog. So I guess that's what I'm trying to make sense of is, and no, I'm not saying that you need to go into a luxury brand store to have a good experience, because obviously I did not have a good experience at a different one. So my point here is, if you want to charge luxury prices for services, I've also had my lashes done too, which was not fun at all. And that is also considered a luxury experience. If you want to charge high prices, I would be willing to charge a higher price and pay for a higher price experience if I felt good leaving the salon that day, happy with how I spent my day. I have a smile on my face. I'm more willing to pay more for that. But if you're not going to provide me a luxury service, a luxury experience, make me feel like you care about what I want and what's going to make me happy, I don't want to pay the luxury price. The problem with that is you just, unless you have a certain specific person that you go to all the time that always makes you feel that way, and you're going here, there, and everywhere, you just are never going to know. So I guess, if you want that luxury experience, find that person, find that professional, and just keep going there. Keep going to that person. And I understand that people move, people leave, and then you're starting at scratch. I've had this happen to me a couple of different times with some hairstylists. Broke my heart. So I tend to always have that problem with hairstylists. But if I could find one that made me happy and I felt like I spent my day in a good way, I would always go to that person. So although I can see the point of, you don't have to get your hair done, you don't have to get your lashes done, you don't have to have these services done. We all want to maintain a decent experience, and you don't ever hear of a man's haircut being a luxury service. No, they're just going in there to get their haircut. So I don't really understand. I don't understand how people can charge the prices they charge unless they're willing to give that person a good experience. And I mean, I've went to people who acted like they hated being there. If you don't want to be there, if you don't want to be happy and pleasant to be around, find a different job. I don't understand the problem here. But I guess that's all I came on here to say, is that just because you don't have to have your nails done, you don't have to have your hair done, you don't have to have lashes done, just because you don't have to have those things done doesn't make it a luxury experience. Please, if you're going to charge luxury prices, give that person a good experience. if you don't want to, if you're going to have a bad attitude, don't charge so much for your services, because I can tell you for sure, if I come to you and I don't feel good after leaving, I'm not coming back. You may get my money that time, but you're not getting my money any other time. So if you're out there looking for somebody to give you a luxury experience, once you find them, hold on tight. That may take some time. If you're a service provider, please have a pleasant attitude towards your customers. I know everybody has bad days, everybody. But that doesn't mean that you take it out on your customer. Please don't do that. That is my take on the whole luxury experiences, services issue that seems to be going around YouTube right now. That's my take on it. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that disagree. There'll be plenty of people that agree. Just let me know down in the comments how you feel, and maybe we can get a conversation started. Thanks. Bye.